Here we have a beautiful Hermes 3000. Now, I've sold quite a few of these. Actually, I was a dealer in Hermes typewriters back in the 60s and 70s, and sold and serviced these machines all the way up until the time I sold my business in the year 2000. Beautiful machine, but there's a few things that I thought I'd go over here and inform buyers of this wonderful machine, how to do some of the operations. The first thing I want to show is the carriage centering and locking device. Right here. When you put the machine in the case, you have to center and lock the carriage. Push down the lever, centers, locks the carriage. To release it, push down the lever, slide the carriage over, you're ready to type. Very easy centering and locking device. Sometimes the people get the machines, I sell them, and of course they open it up and say, I can't type with the machine, the carriage won't move. Well, you've got to unlock it here. Second thing is the margins. The Hermes has a great feature here that it has the visible flying red margin. You can see exactly where the margin's set by looking in the bail. It's got a ribbon and a spring, shows you exactly where it's set. To reset it, you push in the line release, pull the lever right below the line release, this lever right here, while pushing this button, and it slides right over. You can see how it came over. Right there, you want to slide it back, put it where you want it. Say you want to set it at 12, release it, it's set at 12. Same thing on the other side. It's now set at 82. If you want to move it over, again, you pull this lever forward while pushing the button in. Hold the carriage this way with this little plate. That's what it's for. Push the button in. Margin slides over while you're holding it. You can move it anywhere you want. We want to set it at 80. We release it. Set at 80. Want to set it way over here, you bring the carriage over here, pull it forward, it flies over and set. Flying red margin, Hermes exclusive. The third thing that people have trouble with is putting the case on the machine. First of all, you should always lock the carriage before you put the case on. That centers it so the knobs will be protected. You won't hurt anything when putting it on. Also, when you put the lip of the case, it has to go under the bottom of the machine. Sometimes people set it on top of this base plate and force it down, and then they can't get it back off. That's a real problem. Now here's the case. This is the lip I'm talking about. This has to go underneath the machine when you put the case on, so that you don't see any case here. This is underneath the bottom of the machine. If you don't do this, you get it hooked up on top of that lip on the bottom plate, you won't be able to get the case off. And then you'll see people will take screwdrivers or something and try to pry it off, and you'll see a lot of pry marks on a lot of Hermes. You'll see pry marks around the base here. And that's due to the fact that they put the case on wrong. Well, there's a couple of things I thought I'd go over. So if people have questions about, this is the paper rest. When you put your paper in the machine, if you have it carriage centered, it goes right in. You don't even have to raise the bail. Pretty slick. A couple other things that people don't know about. Something that's pretty cool on the Hermes is you've got a little hole in the card holder here. So if you want to underscore something, let's release the carriage here. Make a box something in. You can do so very easily. So that's kind of a neat feature. Also, it's got the end of the paper warning window over here. A lot of people don't know about that. When you're getting near the bottom, you can look inside that window and see the bottom of the paper right there. So you don't end up typing off the bottom. That's the bottom right there. That's as far as down as you want to go. So there's a couple more features. So good instructional video. Hope that helps.